Happy Thursday, beautiful people. Welcome to, I was going to say welcome to Streaming with Steven, but is anybody else hearing some weird audio? I've got this really bizarre echoing happening in my ear. If you don't hear it, then I'll just turn my headphones down and hope for the best. Oh wait, I think I might know what it is. Hold on. That hopefully resolved it. It did. Okay. My apologies. I actually didn't realize I had my channel didn't realize I had my channel open in the background. So I was getting the volume or the audio from my microphone, and then that microphone coming through the browser. So my apologies, and welcome on in. So you see we've got Hunter starting things off with resubscribing for the 14th month in a row. Thank you, Hunter, so much. Huge thank you for all the generosity over the months. I appreciate you. And we've got Rabelais in there as well. The streamy thing was pushed. Exactly. Sub-hype indeed. And J Price is here as well. I don't know military time or how far ahead you are in the time zone. So every Thursday I have to solve the math equation. Well, I tried it. I'm not sure if you're in Discord. I apologize, J Price, but I put I try to put the time zone link in there to show what the thing will be. But yeah, I'll 7 p.m. Atlantic time. Yeah, welcome on in. Good to see you. And what, I'm missing some chat there. Yeah, Echo. I'm not very well. Oh no, Hunter, that's awful. Hopefully it's not something that sticks around for a long time and you I was gonna say it resolves itself quickly, but I'm not sure how else to say that. I hope you feel better soon. That's a drag. Being sick sucks. 1500 Pacific time. Nice. Hey Man-Made, welcome on in. Good to see you as well. We're just about to get started on the probably the last stream of the Lego build. As this is how it's coming along so far. It's looking magnificent. And I knew it was going to be 12 or 13 inches front to back by the time it was done, but it still feels a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like it's, you know, I mean, I don't have huge hands, but you look at the size of it compared to my hands. This is pretty awesome. Pretty pleased with this. So I guess without further ado, we shall get right at it. Of this Lego build, exactly. This build right here. Oh no, it did the thing. Oh no, you can't see it. That's okay. My I'll have to remember that for when the bingo kicks back in, because that thing kicked in, and I'm going to shut that off until tomorrow. There we go. The look away thing. And we've got J Price looking for dinner. No worries. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get to the thing. Let's check to see where we are in the instructions. Hello, instructions? Oh, the instructions are now missing a thing because I waited too long. One moment, please. We need to make the iPad go back and do its thing. Stop mirroring. Let's start re-mirroring. Mirroring. Excellent. Hold on. One moment, please. And then air server. Really? So it looks like the instructions may not want to play nice here. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. A little panic there. It's like, I planned the whole thing out and it wasn't playing nice. Rebel, last stream of this Lego build. That's right. We should definitely do more. I think so too. I'm actually really enjoying it. It seems like, not that you want to look at the numbers all the time, but Twitch numbers say people are liking it, so why not? And so as the, yeah, basically when the bank account allows the next purchase to happen is when we will be doing it. All right, so as you can see by the instructions here, we are on bag number 5, which will include wheel number 1, as you can see up there. Should figure out how to point this. Wheel numbers 1 and 2 up there, and then bag number 5 with the scooter below. So, whoa, is that a muffler? Is that really a muffler? Are we doing that? I don't think I knew that there was a muffler on this thing. Or if it's not a muffler, it looks very muffler-like. So that's what we're going to focus on. So let's get the workspace here set up. Now that we've got the Steven ESCatron. That's right. Bring these 2 containers in here. So put the camera up a little bit higher. Hopefully that'll work well. It just means my mouse may come into view every once in a while, which is not super, but it'll be fine. It's funny, this Lego box is actually still pretty heavy, so I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be so weighty. There we go. Bag number 5, right there. Might as well get bag 6 at the ready. Because they're only the, yeah. Bag 6 and the not so numbered bag o' tires, bag o' wheels left over as well. Hunters, the preemptively because I suspect you'll fall asleep at the computer tonight. Oh my goodness, no worries. You know what? I appreciate the Lurk Hunter, but don't even worry about it. If you feel like garbage, honestly, go look after yourself. I will not think poorly of you at all. You need to look after yourself. All right, here we go. So bag 5 comes with, of course, a supplement. Two supplementary bag 5s on the inside. Tear those open carefully. Supplementary bag 1. Supplementary bag 2. So I need to keep track of, like, if I hold it here, that's good. Okay. Just checking because, like I said, the camera's in a slightly different position than usual. You're getting clobbled by allergies. I feel. Oh no. My fine folks, I'm saddened that you're not feeling well. It's not good. Yeah, all these pieces look smaller. This camera definitely looks further away right now. All right. And then we'll take. I'm just gonna do supplementary bag 1 and 2 so I can get them out of the way. Make more room for the actual pieces here. I think that's the second or third time I had that echoey thing happening at the beginning, and I should remember by now that it's because I've got the browser running in the background, because my setup's not sophisticated enough to have wires get crossed or whatnot, so. Stream is myself. Aw, Hunter, thank you so much. 3-hour nap earlier, so I'm not getting to sleep willingly anytime soon. Gotcha. Content to relax you. You, my friend, are a gem. Thank you very much for being here. And if you're not just saying that to be nice, then I truly appreciate the fact that I get to be your relaxation for the evening. That's awesome. Okay. Little container 1 and 2, and then let's sort out some parts here. So that's looks like we're going to do that muffler first. We'll keep that zoomed in for the corner. Actually, we'll just go down to here. We'll get this all sorted. Oh my goodness, that is an unusual looking piece. Does anyone know what that might be from? Like in terms of other sets, or is that a Vespa unique piece? Because that's looking pretty. I doubt that they would have made this just for the Vespa, because we watched a brickumentary, a documentary on, or blockumentary, was that what it was? I forget. And it says the molds that they make for these pieces have to withstand such a high pressure, and they're about worth $250,000, I think it was, $250,000 each, so I doubt that they would make a new piece just for the Vespa if the molds were that expensive. So once again, we'll put the gray pieces in the bottom right hand corner, because that's where I'm used to them going now. The bright and unusually colored pieces will come to the bottom down here. Should put the black pieces above those this time. Actually, we think we've got more. Oh, I keep forgetting. I've got plenty of space over here now, so the camera way up. So gray, you're coming over here. Put the shades of gray on this, the right-hand side. So we've got the black ones at the top, the dark gray in the middle, the light gray at the bottom. And we can just shove all the light blue up over here. Ooh, rubber bushing piece. That's fun. I don't think I've ever had one of those before. Two of them. I'm going to have to actually take a look at my music playlist that I've got here, because part of it was muted out last time, which is a drag. So I've got Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and that's supposed to be completely stream safe. But then I also have another playlist that I pull from, and that might be the culprit. So fingers crossed I don't get anything muted this evening, but I'll have to take a peek at causing the friction. So I need a 2x2 lightning bolt, again, the name I gave it because of the shape like this, staggered like a lightning bolt. The 2x2 lightning bolt, and we need the 2x6 plate. And for that, we it looks like we just go... Is that right? I'm going to say yes, because the picture up there looks like it just snaps on like that. It just, it looks, visually it looks like it's telling me to snap it somewhere else. Aldebar, sorry. Aldebari, no, Aldebar, welcome on in, good to see you. I believe this is going to be the final day. I don't know for sure, but I believe it shall be. So this is odd. And then, this is what I'm talking about, instruction-wise. Come on, Lego. Your stuff's brilliant, but who did this? Okay, so for this part, you grab the 2x6 and snap this one piece on. And if you've managed to accomplish that step, go grab another 5 of them and do the same thing over the entire surface. Okay. Yeah, so get 2 bags. So far I've been able to do about 2 bags per stream. And if that speed holds true, or that pace holds true for the entire thing, this will be the final day. Cool. Is that looking like the piece? That's looking like the piece. All right. So for the next part, we need. Oh, right. It's like I don't have that black piece. We're going into. We need the wee one, so we're going into a 1x1 plate. If I can find one. That's the small container, but maybe they put it in the other one. Because there are more black pieces in this one. There's a 1x2 piece in there. Alright, come on Lego, what's going on? So I may have to dump some of this out, which is always a little bit precarious because I don't want these little pieces to go all over the place. And there it is though, there's the piece I want. 1. I just needed that 1. I guess, whoa! Do need the 1x2 as well. Which I thought I saw in here. Maybe it was the other one. Oh, but I need that lollipop. Call that piece the lollipop. So 1x1, a lollipop, and then the 1x2s over here. There we go. Le voilà. Actually, I don't know if Lego is masculine or feminine, so I'll just go with le voilà. And then we flip it over. Wait, did I miss a piece? I did miss a piece. Oh, I missed some steps here. For shame, Steven, for shame. Alright, so we'll keep these pieces out because we clearly need them. I'll need get another 1x2 of my 1x6, and then I need to grab a 2x2 plate. Oops, where's the other 1x2? There we go. So put that aside for the next step. Next step, that'll be the Sean Connery step. Alright, so for this, putting the 1x6 plate right along here. Looks good. Then we take the 1x2 plate and put it here. And then the 2x2 goes here on the opposite side. So I guess the one thing that's, I was going to say not great about having the camera up higher, or that's different, is I was able to sort of do it here and it felt like it was large enough on the screen for viewing. Then I might have to bring it up every once in a while. So, but that piece is done, and now we can move down to the next one because we've got those pieces already. We've got that piece there. And we put the 1x1 plate. The plate. There we go. Cool. And then the lollipop. Don't know how straight that lollipop needs to be, but we're going to pretend it needs to be straight, and we're going to put it on straight. Cool. All right. Pinch and zoom to the next step. Shunk. So now we need a 2x4 gray plate right there. Then we need 4 of those 2x2 lightning bolts. Easy to find this time. Okay. So and they will go... Oh, interesting. So that goes, the gray piece goes across there. And these just continue to make that fun shape. Like that. I always like it when you put pieces on and then it suddenly feels way sturdier than it was. It's like, ah ha ha ha. Coming together it is. Coming together. Lovely. Nice. Sturdy piece. I approve, I approve. And now we need a piece I did not see yet. This looks like it's a rubber piece, is it? Or is it a plastic? No, it's hard plastic. Interesting. So it's got the little, I'm not sure how easy that is to see. It has sort of this cross pattern, the negative of this cross pattern on the inside. So if you needed to do that, you could. But it looks like it is also the perfect size. Well, I guess because it says to do it, it's the perfect size. Just slide right over like that. That's awesome. I like the look of that. Neat. So then this will go. Let's just slide that for a second. So I'm going to keep the give myself some more room. So I'm putting these off to the side. We can just bring them back in as we need them. Bring them in as we need them. So then the beast comes back into play. So I lied, we're putting the other pieces back up there. So this piece. So it looks like that's supposed to be angled down slightly. And it goes on. Looks like the gray lines right up with the gray there. And goes on just like so. Neat. I guess when I was looking at the photos, I saw this here and I thought that was going to be some extra little kickstand thing. I was like, what is that going to be? Because I couldn't see the muffler in the photo. So for me, it looked like it was, yeah, some sort of a kickstand. But now, that's totally a muffler with exhaust pipe. Nice. So that makes it a bit interesting, difficult to put somewhere now. Because now it's rocking. It's always been rocking, but now it's literally rocking. Alright. Put that back there. And then we will go on to step... We are now on step 250. Hand gesture. And now we're, you know, speaking of the kickstand, we're going to do the kickstand. So I don't know what it means by 5. Because it says grab one of these. But the instructions now say 5. I don't know what that means. Never played with Lego, but it seems like staying organized is the most challenging bit to a bigger project. Yeah, thankfully, these days compared to when I was a kid, for complicated builds, they actually give things to you in bags. So it's supposed to be like, here it is and sort it all out. I mean, putting it into colors at least makes it a bit easier. I know the way Joel does it, he kind of places every piece out, and it looks like it'd be very satisfying to do, but it's should be more time consuming than I'm willing to put into it. I enjoy the looking around for pieces. It's part of it. Yeah, part of what I enjoy about the process. But I don't understand this instruction, why it says one of these with a number 5 to it. So I'm just going to go with, sure, I'll take it. And then it's probably all I'll need. And then it says I need an interesting piece I don't ever recall seeing before. Not that one. So I need the negative of that one. So it looks like... Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it looks like an axle of some kind, so... That's pretty interesting. And that is simply going to... slide in there. I can do that. In fact, I've already done it. So again, the number 5 is right there. So I don't know what is next to it. So I don't know what the significance of having the number 5. It's like it was there in the, next to the piece. And now it's here. Budget needed consideration. Would you do one of those enormous Millennium Falcon style builds? I would love to do a massive build. I'm not into Star Wars enough to kind of drop that money on a Star Wars related thing, but I think there are some of the architectural ones that look pretty cool that'd be neat to do. But I guess right now I'm sort of got my eye on things that I would want to put on my shelf behind me that wouldn't necessarily take up a huge amount of space, so it's tough to figure out. Yeah, exactly, Moon Girl, and then finding a place for all the Lego. Alright, so now we're going to go grab the... So we'll call these ones sleeves for now. 1x1 sleeves. So 3 of those. Then I need to find another piece like I had before. Whatever that... Oh, there it is! I found it! Oh my gosh! Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. 3 sleeves. 1, 2, 3. And the perfect amount to slide right over there. Oh my goodness, it's almost like it was planned. Perfect. That's going to be the... Oh, that slides in, so that'll let the kickstand go up and down. Nice. My wife keeps joking that she's looking forward to our daughter moving off to college so she can take over her bedroom for crafting. Race her to it. Make it a Lego room. Alright. So now we need... So I've got a 7 there. I don't understand that instruction. Why? Why? So I need 2 of these. Oh, that's a short one. We need 2 of the long ones. Foop and foop. Good, good. So we've got the 2 long ones. And now we need... Oh, other pieces from over here. So we need 1 of these. So we need 2 of these, I should say. Okay. And then we need 2 more sleeves. One glorious sleeve. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh. There we go. I won't subject you all to that repeated. The countiness, even, poor count. Alright, so now we need to take 1 of these long ones. So this is interesting. I don't know how far this one needs to fly in. Jay Price with the Unlurk. Hello! Welcome on back. Yeah, crafting definitely needs the space, of course. So you should put some... It's true. Paper crafter, building your own fitting cards and such. Not just paper itself, but the infrastructure. Great. Greeting cards, that makes more sense. Alright. Wait, I only grabbed 2 of them. Oh, never mind, I see. I see what's going on. So I'm doing this twice is what it is. That's once. I was trying to figure out how they went together. I'm sure it's probably maddening me watching me sometimes when I'm trying to sort this out. But then when I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat and come back, it's been super slow. And CJ is in the house. Howdy, CJ. Good to see you. Welcome on in. I'm glad you made it. In all the business that is your life. Good to see you. CJ, I'm not sure if you were able to make it to or watched... Not that I expect you to have watched the VODs, but I'm not sure if you've seen how the Vespa's coming along yet. Because you've mentioned that you weren't able to see it last in the chat. But this is how the beast is looking so far. It's coming along nicely. Very cool. We just built the muffler on the bottom and stuck that on. So now we are working on the kickstand, which feels interesting to me that we're putting the kickstand on. Or it feels like the wheel should go on before there's a kickstand so that these don't get all bent out of shape. Yeah, no worries. I never expect anyone to catch up via the VODs. I always appreciate what people do, but I get it. Life is busy to... If you're too busy to go catch someone's stream, there's a good chance you're too busy to go back and watch their stream after the fact as well. Right. So I think this is good. Oh, I think that's probably what it is. That's probably a 5 wide, or 5 long and a 7 long. So if this is 1x6. Yeah, that's what it is. So this piece is a 1x6, which means that this axle piece is 7 long, and the one on the inside there is probably, it's 5 long. I get it. Now I see Lego. Now. A little obscure there, but I get it now. Alright, so now we need the 2 rubber bushings, which we've got there, and then we need 6 more sleeves. Trust the process, Steven. I know, I have to trust the process, but still, sometimes it makes me go, what? And every once in a while I read some reviews of other Lego sets, like there's the Fiat, a little yellow kind of peachy colored car, which looked pretty good, but the reviews of it are not fantastic. And so I was reading through the reviews, and some of the people were saying, this is the first Lego set I've ever bought that has been actually missing pieces, which is... That's troubling to hear that's... And more than one person said that. So, I love the look of it, but if that's a common complaint, it doesn't seem like one I would want to go for. And McScregan's here. Hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Still recovering from multi-stage recital mini tour, which you don't get time for. Holy smokes. CJ. You need to breathe, man. You need to breathe. Okay, so this goes together like so. So 3 on each of these. 1, 2, 3. And the bushing goes on and faces outward. Going. So this is probably going to be... I think the kickstand has these on the bottom, that's it. So these are mostly just for looks. Then with the triple sleeve this side. It's morning somewhere. Nice. You'll breathe later. It's funny. Just picked up a dice. Oh, dice of Dice and Men, right. Cool. That's on there. Then we need 2 of them's pieces. Welcome to English Lessons with Steven. Them's. Right, because it's ball joint style on the bottom. I remember that now. Come on! Come on. You can do it. Oh my goodness, there we go. So the 2 ball joint pieces. And I believe I know where they go. Oh, I would have done that wrong. I was going to put them facing outward. That's pretty cool. Elkhorn is here, using the viewpoints to highlight the message. Welcome in, Elkhorn. Good to see you. Oh, I'm not sure if Aldebar is still here. I'm awful at this. So, my apologies, Aldebar. Special shout out, and of course, special shout out for the mighty Elkhorn himself. Cool. Alright, so now we got those pieces in place. And these are now going to snap into the bottom of the scooter, facing forward like that. So that's what we need to do. So we shall once again bring in the behemoth. Snap these into place. Snappy snap on one side. Snappy snap on the other. Neat. So, it's not exactly the easiest moving thing, but that's okay. There's a good chance they'll stay down the entire time for display purposes anyway. Pretty cool though. I'm gonna have to rest this on its side now. I still had it resting up on the muffler, but you lay down there. Have a good nap. What did I miss? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Rabelais. Enjoy that. No worries at all. And we actually own the house my father-in-law lives in another state. Not too far away, but annoying enough.
It's Tuesday!
It's Tuesday! Oh, you know, I should have seen that coming with the voice that I did, but I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it. I should have. Oh my goodness. Wait, are we doing the... It's tire time! Okay, let's do the timer thing. Get 2 minutes going because that's fun stuff. 2 minutes. Here we go. Thank you, Elkie Horn, for using your 2,000 viewpoints on Tuesday's child. Yay! And now we are getting into the tires, which I think is going to be one of my favorite parts because they look so pretty. They look like they were made especially for the Vespa. Well, especially for the Vespa build. Although I doubt it, it still makes me happy to think so. So next thing we do the attache part for the wheelie wheel. We need 1 red dog bone axle thing and 2 axle holder things. Yes. Thinking some summer cabin. Oh, nice. Coolio. Alright, here's 1 red dog bony thing. Oh my gosh, we can't be losing pieces. Thankfully we get extras, but I still do not want to lose any. That would be super saddy face. And then we need 1 of that. And then we need to do another 1 of that. And you know, everything is good. So then what we do is we cover up the dog bone parts like this. We go, yup, you're covered. No longer a dog bone there. And we do the same on the bottom. Okay, that's looking pretty snazzy for pancakes. Alright, now we need to go find... Oh, we're going to do that? Go get the 1 piece. Oh, interesting. So you have to push this all the way down. I thought there was going to be one on one side and the other. It's Tuesday somewhere. Yeah, well, you know, it's always Tuesday. Okay, nice. And then we need that, which I don't know. It looks like, I don't know, maybe that's a special hairdryer or something. Not in that box. Got to look somewhere else. That looks like it's too big. That's not the hairdryer. Okay, 1 second, timer. I hear you. Oh, there it is. That's a hairdryer. A Lego hairdryer. Okay, that is the time. So thank you very much, Elkhorn, for using your 2,000 viewpoints on Tuesday's Child. Much appreciated. Always appreciated. And that goes underneath and straight up. So it's going to come in just like so. Wonder what people think when they happen upon your channel. I know. I honestly wonder that too, Moon Girl. It's just like, oh, this person's doing Lego. What the swear word is going on here? Hello. All right, now we need to go for another one of these 5 pieces. That's why they show it to you that way. I get it now, Lego. I get it. I just didn't understand why you were showing it the way you were showing it before. So get that piece. I need 1 spinny disc like that, and 1 little not so spinny disc. A collar. That's probably what this is, kind of a collar. So then we put these together like so, like so. We put these together like so. And now that together like so, we need to find out where it'll go. So that goes like this. And then through, like so. And then this disc goes on there. The question I have does it push all the way on? It does. It pushes all the way on. Okay. If they're not impressed by Igmund, Their loss. Well, thank you, CJ. They're a little dead, a little dead inside. That's right. Oh yes, that's right. Mr. Joel Duggan and I recorded another episode of The Citadel Cafe, which is out now, where we discuss some things, like Foundation on Apple TV+, and Moon Knight, which is on Disney+. So far, well, I enjoyed the first season of Foundation, and so far, thoroughly enjoying Moon Knight. All right. Cool. Now we are getting to the wheels. It's wheel time. Nice. So now, if I follow the instructions closely, I have to do one wheel at a time. This is not okay. But I'll do it anyway. Gonna have to listen. Oh, I have to listen to the Citadel Cafe. Indeed. It's a fun place where, I think the way Joel describes it, it's a fun place where he and his friends get together and talk about the geeky stuff that we're into. Alright, so we've got wheel number 1. Wheel number 1. I know they're going to go together easily, but... man, that is a cool looking wheel. Nope, gotta shift it over properly. Look at that. That is super slick. Those white walls are a thing of beauty. Beauty, I tell you. So I wonder where these pieces came from. Like what other sets would have used these. This looks like it could have been used in a tractor. Like maybe some of the rear tractor wheels or something. And maybe have a different tread here. So either way. Huge fan about that. White wall tires. Black wall tires. They blend into the pavement. You want white wall tires. They say, here I am. Look at me. No, what is it? Look at me. Here I am. Love me. Something like that. It's a bad quote from Cars. We used to watch that so many times. I should actually have that memorized. It's a little bit embarrassing that I don't. Okay, and this slides right on here, all the way through. It's supposed to slide on all the way through. Hello? For why is there resistance? I know not why. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice. That's super nice. Cool. Cool. Billy Joel is running through your head. Oh yeah, that's never bad. Alright. And then bring another gray disky thing. One of these. And that gets axled through there. Nice. And then we build the same thing on the other side. Oh my goodness, this is getting super exciting. It's coming together. It's coming together. I need these two pieces. One to use. Two use. Then I need the red one again. And then I need the... wow. I need that little collar thing again. I don't remember being in this one. Chances are... there it is. There you are. Should I get a set of white wall tires? I'm gonna cruise. Nice. Brain. Work with me, brain. Okay. Sometimes the brain works right away, which is great. Other times, it takes a little while. It's like a burning fire. You've got to blow on the embers. Okay. Sorry for doing the shaky shake there. I have to remember that. I like to press down on the table to get things to go flush. But I forget that sometimes makes things shake, right? Oh yeah, I need that other piece. The other piece. The hairdryer. That's what I was missing, was the hairdryer. Sideways like that. I put that in the wrong way. I put that in the wrong way. Oh, that's a snug piece, isn't it? Of course it's always a snug piece when you... Whenever you need to take it back out, it's a snug piece. Oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that before. This song... Ah! There we go. This song is called BRB. Burp. Oh, come on. Stick that underneath there. Yeah. You'll have to push that out from the other side. Should be able to do that. Hopefully. That's it. Make you one wrong turn and the Lego set and everything goes to garbage. Maybe that's what this piece is for. Come on. If I could just leave it, I would, because it's, come back to it later. Look at the top of Steven's head cam. Yeah, that's... I didn't even have anything to say to that. That's funny. Oh, the sing-along. I'm sorry, CJ. See, I don't have an audio cue for that. So when I'm looking down, I don't see it. So here we go. 2 minutes on the timer, and this is going to be the singing about the frustration of not being able to get this piece out because I put this in the wrong way. So 2 minutes on the timer. CJ, thank you for using your 2,000 viewpoints on sing-along. My apologies for not seeing it right away. So now we've got the timer counting down as I struggle on stream to remove this piece from that area in which I inserted it. Normally I'd be pleased it's so snug, because I'd say, yes, that's not going anywhere. But now I need to remove it, and I need that to go somewhere. Somewhere. So the entire 2 minutes might be me struggling, just struggling to set this piece free. And I just heard somebody come in downstairs, so there's a good chance we've got a visitor who's listening to me be obnoxious upstairs. That's alright, because this was paid for with viewpoints. I might have some colorful language for this off stream, but for now, I'll just continue to struggle. Like I said, if I could go on to the next step I would, but I can't, because this is sort of essential to keeping the tire on the scooter. Alright, dear friends, I'm breaking out the big guns. I never like to have to use any sort of a blade with Lego, but I'm not sure what else to do. Perfect inspiration for song. Exactly. Now I must be careful, for I do not wish to A, cut myself, and B, ruin the Lego. But if I can get a little bit of space in there... Oh, I believe I'm onto something. It looks like it might be working. And now I've got enough space for that orange thing. This is the the Lego equivalent of a Swiss Army knife. Oh my goodness. It's working. Sorry, CJ, that is 2 minutes on the timer. Once again, thank you so much for using your 2,000 viewpoints on sing-along. Much appreciated. I do hope there were no bleeding of ears during that abysmal music breakdown. Oh, okay, Alanis, you see. That is... I didn't read that part. That is ironic. You're right. Oh my goodness. Seriously, it's like super stuck onto the... Oh, there we go. So what'd you do on stream last night, Stephen? I struggled with 5 pieces. 5 of them. Alright, there we go. We got that piece. And now we can put it on the wheel. Look at that. That's not quite flush there, which means it's not going to go in fully on the other side. So let's shove that down. That's better. Much better. There we go. And then we can place the coupling, or the, I guess I was calling them collars, on the other side. Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. I very much like the look of that. All right. And now we're going to go on to the... Ooh, that's the back wheel. I thought that was the... I was not paying attention. Of course it wouldn't be the front wheel if we don't have the front part to attach onto yet. But now... So that's going to go in there. So obviously there is some groundwork laid for where these are going to snap into place. Or at least I assume there would be. Oh, there they are. Okay. Cool. So there's 2 little spots right here and here where the wheel snaps in. Let's get a good grip on this, because we do not want it to fall apart. Be careful, I'm shoving this off accidentally. Yeah. That isn't fully over there. That isn't fully over there. And we'll just have to squeeze together the engine pieces again. I pushed on it too hard, which pushed the bubble bits off. No, not the bubble bits. Yes. The bubble bits. Come on, don't be like that. This feels this. If I wanted to super keep this together, which I probably will at some point, there is a handful of police spots on this build where I feel like it could use a little bit of craggle, crazy glue. All right, now we got that back together. Now that's pretty cool. So we can probably rest. Can we rest it like that? Nice. It stands up on the kickstand and the back wheel. So now I see why they did those together. So that's looking pretty sharp. Yeah. So I could see some craggle being used to keep this part here together on both of them, because it's not exactly the sturdiest. If you don't touch it, it's not falling apart. But if you pick it up and you start to squeeze it, then it'll definitely come into bits. All right, so we've got the back wheel up, and this is exciting. Okay, now we're working on steering column? Yeah, steering column and the hub and the front wheel. So for that, we're starting off with grab your 1x2 blue plate and your 1x4 blue plate. Consider them grabbed. And then we need to put them together like so. Release the craggle. Alright, cool. Worrying about those being a little too much about those being straight. The next step, we need to grab quarter round plate. Come together like so. Oops. Once in a while, a piece of cat floof or cat hair gets trapped in between pieces. But I think we're GTG now, aka good to go. In case you didn't know, needed to grab another 2x6 plate, which then by the instructions shows us going on like so. Doing the work alert, so hard to chat much. Yeah, that struggle is real. I get that. I'm often find myself doing the work lurk on streams. So we need another one of the 1x4s. 1x4s, and then another 4x4 quarter round. And then we're actually building it to be the same on the other side. Oh, I get it. First I was wondering what's going on and why it's... So the asymmetry, I've come to realize, and I don't remember whether I mentioned it on stream, but I often go, why are they doing that? I don't understand. It's because this is a 2x6 piece, very common. A 2x7 piece is not going to be very common at all. So in order to make up for that, they've got a combination of a 2x6 and a 1x2 to make it 2x7 all the way across. So as much as it bothers me, having a piece that doesn't match in there, I get it. So I'm allowing it. 10-4. Oh, up with the cool slang. The 1d6 plus 3 doses gives advantage on all charisma checks for 1 hour. I missed something. Just don't use the Polish. Oh yes, Polish of Nail. And I will not need the Scepter of Q-Type, which I loved. That one made me laugh aloud. Actually, there's a bunch of things in that movie that made me laugh aloud. All right, so we've got 2 1x2s. No, 2 1x1s. Plates. And then we need 2x3 plate. Then we need 2 1x3 lightning bolts, which are probably small enough to be in here. Yep, there they are. 1x3 lightning bolts. That's easily a foreign language. So much truth. So much truth. Alright, so for this, we're putting the 2x3 in the middle, which makes sense because that's centered and looks snazzy. And then we're doing... Oh, I see. Okay, then the 1x1 goes here. And then the other 1x1 goes here. And the lightning bolts go like so. Yeah, Jay Price, it seems like a different language when my sons try to explain it to me as well. It's not that I don't want to know. My brain just goes, oh, D&D. La 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 la, la la, la 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 la. And stops listening. So I need 1x4 lightning boats. Lightning boats! Oh, they'd be so fast. 2 lightning bolts. And then we need a 1x4 tile, I see. I didn't actually see a tile in either one of these. There it is. Alright, so we're just doing a little bit of cleanup action here across the top. Making sure everything is nice and smooth. Oh, that's good. I just grabbed one from up there. Even though I had prepared myself with another. It's pretty sturdy for what it is. I thought it would be looser than that, but that's pretty good. Impressed. Alright, so then we need a 1x3 baby blue piece. Like that. And then we need the 1x3 green piece. The ever matching bright green piece. Bright green piece. Alright, and then I need a 2x4 lightning, which I imagine is big enough to be out here. Yep, there it is. 2x4 lightning, and then one more 1x4 lightning. Lightning is how they powered the DeLorean. True. Oh, cool, a sailboat. Nice. I remember when I was younger, the hydroplanes. Yeah, I think there's the speedboats, the racing ones called hydroplanes. They had those in the harbor near my house, and I remember just thinking they were the coolest things because the waves that they kick up were just incredible. All right, so then we need to go like so across the front, and then the second one up, like so. So that looks like that, and that goes into place here. Looking snazzy like so. Oh my goodness. This piece is great. Sailing to speedboats. I'm trying to remember if I've actually I think I was on a sailboat once. A long time ago. It might have been a dream, but I thought I had been on it with a friend's father, like a friend, and his father took us out on his sailboat before. Anyway, live in the mountains now, so not a lot of sailing up there. Yeah, just sailing down the slopes. Am I right? I'm sorry about that. So now we need two quarter round lightning bolts. That's what I should have called these. Lightning discs, then. Look at that, lightning discs. So I'm just assuming where they go. I should take a look. Yep, okay, cool. I wonder, as a Lego designer, if you're looking at your pieces and you're going, oh, this is great, this is great, this is great. What do you mean the curve doesn't match up properly? And then you see down here, this is amazing, and like, oh, it's just off slightly. I wonder if those things bug you so much, or if you go, that's what I have to work with. It's good. It's the best we can do with the pieces we have, so we're moving on. Something like this it would drive me a little bit nutty. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Great uncle who recently passed away at 92. At 92. It's always sad, of course, but that's a good long life. Nice. Alright, so then we come down here and we need two of these round pieces, and then a one by what? By what? That's it. Perfect. So we flippy flop that over. One by one in the middle. Of course, that one by one's going to drive me crazy if I can't rotate it properly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we should put this into place. Nice. Cool. And that went together very nicely indeed. So now we're going to beef that up a little bit with two there we go. Two one by one blocks. And then two block round bits. Block round bits. Yeah, that's a good official name for it. So these will continue to go around the corners, like so. And like so, and then the one by ones will go in the end. Like so and so. Nice. Alright. It's coming along. Now we're getting into the technique pieces. Wahaha. It's gonna be fun. So I need to grab the 1x5. See, interesting. They've got that as 5 wide. Interesting. I wonder if Technic is often billed on the odd. It's the first time I sailed in a boat was 9 months old. Whoa! That's okay. He was a wonderful man and lived an incredible life. The only time I set foot in Nova Scotia, I sailed there. Oh, cool! The race from Yarmouth. Oh, I think I was confused by that because we, as you just mentioned right afterwards, we have a Yarmouth as well. So, from Yarmouth to Yarmouth, that's cool. It's cool. The Yarmouth Cup. Get out, the Yarmouth Cup. That's such an original name. I'm gonna grab these here pieces. I don't have a good name for them, so I will not name them. I'm sure it seems like a cheap, lazy way out. They all go through. Interesting. On one side. That's neat. It's pretty cool. So it goes through the exact distance it needs to be in order to be centered. Oops. I think that's a really nice attention to detail there. That's cool. Love sailing. Learned how to do it when I was a scout. Yeah, there's a kid that we were friends with up the road. I'm trying to remember whether his father had a sailboat or someone in his family had a sailboat, but I'm pretty sure we went out on it because our friend's sisters did a lot of figure skating, and so his father would go set up the audio-visual equipment, and so we went with them a couple of times to set up, and we just help out and stuff like that. And we didn't ask for any money. It was just us helping him out, and I think, now that I'm remembering, I think he brought us out, on the boat as a thank you. All right, so now we need these funky pieces. There's only one of these, so that was easy to find. And then one of these is what we need. So we're going to be going like so. I almost wish they had gone to the other side first, because doing this is going to try to push them through, which is a little bit annoying. There. There. These go in the middle. Yes, they go in the middle, like so. So that piece looks like the instructions. We are good. This sounds like a good kind of rabbit hole, though, so I need that. Another piece I have no name for. There it is, the piece with no name. And another one of those blue pieces. Hello? Hello? Okay. And they go at the top here. We'll snap that into place, like so. And this piece goes on right there, like so. And then we need to grab one of the L things and just snap that all into place. That's satisfyingly snug. That's pretty darn cool. All right, now we need the 16 long piece. It's funny that they have to point that out because there's only one of them that's that long. It's not really hard to find. Then we need the yellow collar, and that is going to go on the end, which then goes through the center all the way up. Which seems like it would have been easier to stick it through the other way, but this is fine. We're good. This is fine. We're fine. A cat boat called Hap's Cat. Interesting. The piece of resistance, that's right. I'll have to remember that. Love it. Gonna steal it, gonna use it. Alright, now we're getting into a bunch of pieces all at the same time. Alright, so now we need a 1x2 plate. Done. Now we need a 1x2 brick with a cross in the middle, which snaps right on top of that. So actually I won't do that yet because that'll shake the camera. And then I need two 1x1 upward L brackets. So I was just making names for these, and these are actually called brackets. I found a list of part names, but I forget to bring it along with me. And there's the other. They're not called upward L brackets, they're just called brackets. But I think upward L bracket is fun. Steven, it's the other long. Exactly. Learned in sea dogs. Okay, so interesting. Sea dogs. Dogs and cats. Boat lingo. I already knew boat lingo and I didn't even know it. Okay, and that's come together like so. And I need, wait, 2 other of the 1x2 L brackets. Yes, okay. And then step 4. So we flip it onto its side, like that. And go up this way. So we got 3 on that side, and up this way, so we got 3 on the other. So this is an interesting looking piece. I'm curious to see how that comes together. I rotate it a tiny bit. Oh, weird, that goes sideways. So flip this around like so. And that goes through that way. That's interesting. So that looks correct. Seems odd, but it looks like the instruction. Probably also a foreign language anyone not familiar. The lasers. Might as well be lasers. Pew pew. Alright, next bit. Oh, now they're coming together. So rotate this over. So that snaps in right at the front. Oh, I see how this is going now. I don't have it all figured out, but I see a little bit more what's going on. This is one side of the wheel. And then so the wheel is going to go in here, and that's the other side of the front hub. Neat. Alright, so now we need to grab 2 1x1 caps. It's not really a stud, they're more of a wee cap thingy. Those, and then our lone beige piece in this bag. I should say lone freestanding beige piece. There might be some small beige pieces in here, but I don't think so. So we need to put the little blue caps there. Just sailed in boats with sails. It does feel like a foreign. Sailboats with sails. Get out! It's amazing. So this, to make it go with the instruction, okay, either on either side right there. All right, cool. That looks like the instructions. We are safe to move on to the next step. The other tire. I'm so pleased. Oh my goodness. The boys were looking at the instructions and I didn't even realize it, but they said they love the click part. Because it does in like every single language. So we need this gray piece, the light gray piece, or the dark gray piece and the light gray piece. And in case you're not sure, it needs to click, 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 clat, click, siki. And the last language, no, what's the last one? Clicks, clickskis. And I don't know what the last one is. I'm assuming it's something like click. But that's funny. They really want you to know that it's supposed to click into place. So this is probably the one. You have to make sure that this is right, otherwise it's not coming back out. So we have this looking like the image. See if we can get the click. I'll bring it up to the microphone. There we go. It's a pretty satisfying click. Transplant from the Rocky Mountains. Cool. Alright, now it's the other wheel time. Exciting! Alright, just pop that on top. Snap that into place real nice. Another white wall tire. Beautiful. And then that, as the instructions say, snaps right onto the side here. I don't say that this one needs to click, but it definitely had a click to it. Right on, right on. Oh, Steven, don't do that. Okay, now we need 3 of the little axles. 1 by 3. Oh no, one by 1. Gotcha. And that one goes right in the middle. I can do that. Oh, I don't want this to go too far through though. Yeah, because I can shove way in. I'll put it in a tiny bit, and then we'll just see what it needs to do first before I shove it in any further. 83, and so we need to have smooth spinny disc and a collar. So smooth spinny disc, you are... Hello? There it is, underneath. Did that have me a little bit worried? Yes, indeed. And then there's the collar. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I don't want to shove that in all the way, though. Okay, I want to see a picture of what that's supposed to look like. Sorry, I'm grabbing the Lego box for a second. Did I forget something? Oh, it's the booklet. Okay. Okay, that's supposed to go snug. Alright, so I feel good about doing it this way. That way I can put the wheel on, and this part can go snug like that. And then I can basically shove it in the rest of the way because it's supposed to stay snug like that. Whoa. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we need to have 2 of the black dog bones. Again, for lack of a better word for it. Where? Oh, they're at the bottom. So there's another red one. So it could be that there is another red one needed, or maybe that's just one of the extra bits. Okay, and then these need to go... Oops. We did that part. They need to go in right up here. Imagine they only go in a tiny bit though, so it shouldn't shove them in too far. It looks like they could go in quite far, but I don't necessarily want them to go in too far. Okay. And oh, then this comes together like that. What? Oh, that's cool. Now I see it. Now, whenever you say dog bone, my dog looks up with a yes, please. Looks up. Sorry, doggy. Alright, so this is how this goes together. That's pretty neat. I wasn't sure why they were sticking it like that, but this piece just slides in there. Just pretty darn cool. And then these 2 pieces lock into place. How snazzy is that? So it's a little bit more wiggle than expected, but at the same time, not bad. It's pretty darn neat. Cool. Well done, Lego. Well done. And now we're doing the other side. So I should place this off to the side a little bit. And then I need... I feel bad for your doggy. I don't think I have any more that I need. I don't think I have any more that I need, so I may not need to say Tenemar. Put those in there together. We just need to Rotate them slightly. Parfait, perfect. And then we need 3, like 1 by 1 slopes. 2. And there it is. Come on. 3. So for the next step, we're going to basically pick a direction and stick with it. One by one, snap on. Two little 1 by 1 slants. Ha ha ha. Come on, Steven, you can do this. Okay. Rotate them nicely. Want this thing to have a motor and remote control. That would be amazing. I now wanted to have that too. Although Joel sent me a link for an LED kit that you can get for it. It's about 32 American, and it replaces the headlight and the tail light and a couple of other components with LED lights so that it glows when it's on your counter, and that looks... I may just have to get it at some point because it looks pretty darn cool. Alright, so we need 2 more of those roundy bits. Got those. Nice. And they... Oh, really? So this one side is going to be slightly different than the other. And I guess that makes sense. I'm just curious how it's all going to come together. And yes, Jay Price, I know. Respect the process. Believe in the process. But I'm still curious. Come on. Rotate the block. Rotate it back. Oh my goodness. I dare say rotating at a certain point has got to be just good enough because it's going to go back and forth. So we need 2 1 by 1 blocks and 2 round blocky bits. So once again, we'll leave a 1 by 3 space at the front. I want a new streaming series that is Steven riding around in Nova Scotia in a Vespa sharing. Oh my goodness, I would. New stream goal. A Vespa. Holy smokes. I'm getting all warm and excited thinking about it. It's just like that would be so much fun. Not that I'd be the person who could tell you like what it's the quintessential Canadian experience, and I'm not sure that I'm that person because I'm depending on what your walk of life is or what walk of life you're from, your Canadian experience is going to be vastly different. If you're from out west, it's going to involve oil and beef. If you're from far west, it's going to involve rainforest and snowboarding. Still watch. that'd be so cool. All right, CJ, my mind's going now. Maybe what I need to do is first create a streaming service of me building a vintage Vespa, like going and getting all the parts and then just assembling it first. I'm like, all right, we've built the Lego Vespa. Now we're doing the real thing. Oh, look at this collection of pieces. This is awesome. So we need a 4x4 quarter round. We need a 1x4 lightning. We need a 1x3 lightning. We need a 3x3 quarter dome, for lack of a better thing. 2 1x2 pieces, and then 1 1x1. 1x1x1. As long as they're a tour of inferior maple. That's what it'll be. Well, I'll build a Vespa, then I'll go and tour all of the inferior maple syrup factories across Canada. Man, that would be funny. And if somebody wants to pay me to do that full time, I'm there. I am there. Alright, so we got these pieces. I forgot to grab a 1x4 piece. Is that the only other piece I needed? It is. All right. So we've got that. And Alistair McFly's right. That's pretty true. Sounds like a Kickstarter to me. Pitch it to CBC. No kidding. Sorry, I've got a show idea. What's that? Well, I would like you to pay me to build a Vespa and then drive it around. And talk to people about what it's like to be Canadian whilst visiting and touring inferior maple syrup. No, regular Canadian maple syrup factories. We are on to something here. And then another. Oops, did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. And this is what I don't understand Lego-wise, because there are 2x2 blue pieces like this. I don't know why I'm doing two 1x2 pieces. This doesn't make any sense to me. Because then it allows them to rotate a bit, and if it was a 2x2, there wouldn't be any kind of shifting back and forth like this. None of that Lego nonsense. That'd be pretty fun. Y'all are wicked smart, I tell ya. Wicked smart. Wait. Oh, over here. Okay. And then one piece up in here. Ah! Probably for structural integrity. Yeah. I'd like to hope so. We'll go like this. And then the other piece goes this way. And the quarter round goes like that. Did I do this right? Okay, I did that right. Yes, that looks like the instructions. Been binging the last few days on a TV show made up there in Canada. Catching up on the Oak Island treasure hunt. Oh, right. No, I am not familiar with it, although I've had a number of people tell me about it. And I feel like I'm a bad Canadian not watching it. But especially a bad Nova Scotian. I used to be pretty fascinated with the... I shouldn't say pretty fascinated. There was a little while there that I was fascinated by it as a youngin'. Alright, so we're just doing the thing in the reverse. Same thing, reverse order. So we need 1x2, 1x4, no, two 1x2s, 1x4. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe there are no 2x2 blue pieces. Huh. So I only need one of those. So two of these, one of those, one of you, one of you, one of you, one of you, and one of the 1x3 lightning bolts. All right, now we're back to building Mar. So being built like the other one, I probably shouldn't assume, but one could probably assume that it goes this way. And then like that, which means then this goes like that. We're just skipping steps all over the place here. Or we're just assuming steps, I should say. And that will go like this. No, that goes, yes, along this way. And this one goes up that way. And then this one goes like this. And this would snap on like so. Yepperoo! Snaps on there. And then that my good friends. Snaps on right here. Feels like it's not the sturdiest if it's only being held by those three things. I feel like there should be something else holding that together. That's only being held in by one right there. This side is very sturdy, but this one feels like it's missing of something. Like it's got me wondering if I actually missed a step. Although it fits in nicely in terms of... Yeah, I don't know. What's going on here? Oops. No, I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think that's just going to be a little bit on the loosey-goosey side. History channel, 200 years, plus back kids found evidence. The Curse of Oak Island. One of the first two streams that many online complained of the strength and stability of the front end. Maybe this was it. Yeah, it could be. So the other side, it's quite sturdy. This is a little bit not so sturdy. Wonder if there's any way to strengthen that up. Just out of curiosity, I don't think these exist. Oh, that's cool. So I might do this in the future. If I've got some extra pieces like this laying around in our Lego kit that are the same on both ends, just slide it in like this. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. Gosh darn it, Steven. No, okay, good. You got it out. But I could put that in there. Basically, put all the way around there, and that'll hold it together nicely. So that's what I'll do. Because this is just... Yeah. It's only being held together. The only thing really holding together is those 3 points right there. And it seems like there's a little bit of a space anyway, so having something like those wouldn't really change it structurally very much. Alright. I'm getting a wee bit off topic. Alright. Oh my goodness, it actually goes in now? It goes in now. So for that we need a gray piece to go on top. Here we go. Oh, it goes this way. Where did the gray piece go? I covered the gray piece! There it is. Show on Amazon Prime called Tales from the Loop. Oh, we started that? And it's... I don't know why we stopped, because it's super interesting. Like, really, really interesting. No, don't shove all the way through. Why are you doing that to me? I don't like that. See, right now when I'm shoving down on it too much, it's causing an issue down there, which is a drag. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. Where'd that orange piece go? Dear orange piece, where did you go? Really? Did I lose my orange piece? Nope, I'm just covering it. Okay, so I'm going to, if I can, poke these black parts through. I don't think I'll be able to do it with that. I'll need these pieces. I'm going to take the wheel off. Okay. This is what's happening. I'm not sure if it's very obvious on stream, but when I'm trying to push this part down on the top here, it's actually shoving the entire rod down, then it's shoving this down into the wheel. So that was actually creating space down in here like that, which I do not like. So I'm going to, I guess in this case, thankfully this piece comes off easily. So now I can put this up inside. I can shove this on the top while pushing from the bottom. There we go. And then rest this this beauty on its side for a moment. These pieces ready to go again. There we go. Slide you back into place. Sorry for the shaking table, but it's the only way I can think of doing it. Gets into some pretty challenging topics and is not a show I can watch without having my full attention. Paranoia. Interesting. The last one we saw was, without giving spoilers away for anybody who wants to watch it, there is some kind of mind-body swapping one that happens between two kids. And I felt pretty awful for one of the kids at the end of that episode. And that was the last one we saw. There we go. Okay, cool. So that worked out well, actually. Cool. That's it so far. I'm pretty snazzy. Let's do big screen view here so you can get a look at how it's coming along. So the kickstand underneath there, looking pretty good. The front wheel on both sides. I realize that's an awkward angle to rotate it on, but just trying to think of the best way to show this, and I don't know what that would be because I'm running out of space here. Like I can't fit the entire thing here. Neat. Okay. We're gonna place that over there. And the next one, oh, we're doing the handly bars. Very cool. So we need to grab this piece, which we've got. Uh-oh, it's sticker time. Sticker time. I don't remember what I did with the stickers. That's awful. Did I put them back in the instructions? That's awesome, Steven. Steven knows not what he did with the stickers. Oh, yes, I did. I put them up by the small boxes. Hold on. There we go. The small containers. Okay, here we go. Actually, I forgot there were even stickers left. Yeah, left me a bit mad as well. Found your tweezers helpful in applying the stickers at all? I have not been using tweezers at all. I've been just... Joel was talking about it because he's got bigger fingers than I do. But I've been pretty careful and happy with the sticker placement on it so far, so I'm good. Nice. And hey, Danny, welcome on in. Sorry, that was took me a moment there. Steven, Danny was not here a moment ago. Wait, what? Hello. Welcome on in. All right, so we've got two 1x2s that are going to stack right on inside here. This is going to be interesting because we've got studs coming down. Wait a second, did I put that on upside down? No, it's right side up. All right, trust the process. As Jay Price would say, trust the process. So I'm gonna doing this, and then the three little blue pieces. So they all go in. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, Firepith. I'm sorry, I did not see you come in there. How goes it? They do replace the stickers if you need. Oh, that's cool. Didn't realize. No worries, Danny. Appreciate you popping in at all. Just a lot of hellos. I felt like I missed some stuff. Funny, Joel always mentions that he's a bigger guy with huge hands, and they look pretty slender to me in the Y-Wing build. Well, if Joel and I put our hands on top of each other, his hand would probably come out to about here. So I'm not even quite 5'11", and he's 6'1" or 6'2", I forget. But yeah. Right, so then that goes like so. And that is looking like the part, which is all we can ask for. Much is left of the scooter, all the way to the end. Exactly. Firepith, I've built, working on the upper handlebars. So this is what we've got so far. It looks mostly done, and then once I get the handlebars done, I think it's probably just the accessories of the baskets, basket, helmet, and flowers and whatnot. So it's looking pretty cool. I'm actually not sure where this Vespa goes. I feel like that's probably going to go in the back seat. That makes sense. All right, so now we need 2 1x1 plates, and then with 2 1x1 plate bar holders, and they are going to go like so. They're gonna go like so. Neat, 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 neat. No, sleep. Oh, until Brooklyn. That's right. I didn't get the reference at first. Hey, Not Huma, welcome on in. That's right. I was gonna say, snuck right in. But it's almost done. The scooter itself is almost done, and it's just going to be into the accessory bits. Accessory bits. I don't know why I said it like that. Just felt compelled to. There we go. So that's the last bit there, and now we need 2 monkey wrench things, even though they're not monkey wrench things. 2 blue. Oh, they are just little blue rods. Interesting. Super interesting. Make that go through to there. I'm gonna go through to there. Interesting. I don't know what else to say other than that, because it is interesting. I just feel like it's shoved down too far now. Not sure if you can see in there, but it's sticking out of the bottom a little bit, and I don't want that. There we go, that's good. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not, but I just don't want it to. And that one went in well the first time. It feels like it went in well the first time, but now it looks like it's short. Well, it looks like one of them's longer than the other. What's going on here? Oh well. We'll get it sorted. Alright. So 2 of those, done. And then you take those and you shove them all the way down. There we go. Here I am trying to make sure that they're properly angled and whatnot, and not sliding up too much with it. Cool, there we go. Not Humo, will there be a part 4? I do not believe so. We've got 45 minutes left, and I think this is the last part of the scooter, and then it's just going to be the actual, the accessories on it, which I think I'll probably try to just squeeze in tonight, even if it brings us to 10 o'clock, just because I don't think doing another stream just for 15-20 minutes will be what I want to do, so now we need, sorry doggy, we need the last red dog bone. And for those of you who weren't here before, I'm saying sorry because McScrugan was saying his dog looks up every time I say dog bone. Ravelay with the unlurk. Oops, I missed a spot. That's not good. So we need 2 slants, 2 2x2 slanting pieces, and I'm not even sure what that piece is, but we need it. Snaps on there. Oh, interesting. We cover the rods up. Ooh, I like that. That's a neat little piece of hiding work. Very cool. And next, we are going to... Oh, weird. Shove that in like that. And then that piece is going to go in here. That's so interesting. Do I have that going the right way? Is it going to lean away like that? Or lean? That feels odd, leaning away. And yet it leans away. No, I guess not, because the driver would be much higher than that on it. Okay. Pretty cool. And now we're doing the two actual handles themselves. So we're doing 2 of these. So for that we need all the bits. Basically, grab all your remaining pieces, is what it should say. Two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it ever hard to build the set with the camera right above it? It's actually not too bad because from what I see, the biggest thing that's in my way, oops, sorry for that, is the microphone right here because it's actually, I can constantly see it out of my left-hand eye. If I close my left eye, then I'm good. But if with my left eye open, it's a giant visual obstacle. But otherwise, it's a clear view down. Like this is pretty wide open for me. I've got more space around that, so it's pretty good. And then 2 of those. 1, 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, I need 2 of these. I need 2 of the brown rods. Or the only 2 brown rods, I should say. Oh no, it looks like they gave me an extra one. That's pretty cool. Those 2, those 2, those 2, and then 2 gray ones I've got. Alright. Ruby shoes. Let's do this. So basically, do this thing twice. Whatever it tells you to do here, do it for both sides. Thanks for the lurk, not Humo. Much appreciated. And then the little one goes on top. Oop. Oop. And these go on here on the gray ones. Like so. And they both get capped with the blue one. Like so. Oops. And so. And then they... Really? Oh, they go on here. Yep. Cool. And then these little dudes. Oh, look at that. The brake handles. Look at that. How slick is that? Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. And they get the rod. They get the rod. Like that. And each one of them just slides in like so. Oh, that's actually really sturdy. With the rod in there. Nice. I was thinking that was going to be a bit flimsy, but that's pretty darn... That's smart. I dig that. Interesting place to stash your lightsaber hilts. Yeah, I know. So that if I ever get mugged on my Vespa, no one will see it coming. Not a soul. Nice. Those are actually surprisingly... Well done. Well done, Lego engineer. Well done. And then these go on there, amazingly. We can just rotate those around until they are in line. Looking good. Oh, that's actually pretty slick. Look at that. I'm not sure how easy that is to see, but when you shove it in all the way at the right angle, that piece just hugs in there really nicely. On both sides. That's a nice little... And that's pretty darn snug. Oh my gosh, Lego. So this is what I find funny. Some of these things, like this is so fragile looking, but this is so much sturdier than the front piece on the wheel. But thankfully I figured out a way to make it sturdy without actually having to use the craggle. Pot of craggle. Right, cool. That part is done. And now we're doing the monster headlight. Oh, it's way bigger than I thought it was. I love it. Love it. So for that we need the 1x1 clear stud. Then we need the listening disc. The other wheel piece that's not a wheel piece in this case. And the little round disc. Alright, so these pieces go together like so, which then snap onto the inside of the wheel that's not a wheel thing like so. That's cool. Let's see my fingerprints in there. I do not want to trap my fingerprints in there. So let's give that a little bit of a wipe down. Alright. Then that disc pops on top. That is a huge headlight. That's awesome. Just noticed a piece. couple pieces of the Lego. Darn legs. That's okay. Alright, and then these just snap on the front like so. Dear Lego, I did not see that coming, but I love it. And that goes right on top. Here we go. Ah! Goes all the way around. That's funny. Very cool though. That's how it's looking. Right on. Alright, what do we have next in the instructions? We must be on a bag 6 now, are we? Yes, so we are doing... It shows that we're doing something at the front of... with bag 6? Huh? I don't see what we would be doing with the front with bag 6, but we'll do it. Elkhorn is complete. I believe the scooter itself is complete. So if we take a look at the instructions here, it looks like we're going to be adding on the helmet, the back end, like the little bit of like a storage compartment on it, and then the basket with flowers in it. So we're very close. So I've got about a half hour. I'm going to go until it's done. So we may have actually up to a full hour before the whole thing is done, but we're going to do it. All right, so these are extra bits. I like extra bits. Extra bits make me happy. All right, here we go. Bag 6. Let's do it. Oh, right. Already took bag 6 over here. First time chat viewer. I think that's gonna be me. Bonk. The swing of the band hammer. Yeah, there's no one here. That's okay. I may have to look at adding others. Not that I get bombarded with a bunch of stuff, but it's still annoying. Just chickens. No. Tis just I. Fire Pith is, but he's his mind is elsewhere. So take out the... Oh, we're getting into like a bunch of little silver pieces and stuff. Interesting. Clear the inmates... That's right. Alright. We've got no more baby blue pieces. We are done with that phase. We're done with the baby phase. Alright, I'm going to take these. Let's get the little bags taken care of first. I should have done these first. One container off to the side. All of the bricks. Yeah, after looking at baby blue for so long, these all seem like they're the wrong color. I agreed. I like those flower pieces. Cool. All right. And now, okay, white pizzas. Notification. Oh yes. Thanks, computer. The white pieces here. Mind you, it's interesting now because we have a distinct number of different colored pieces, which we didn't have before. It's basically baby blue and other. We got the white ones. Cool, and we'll put the black ones up there in the middle. Ah! Ah! At a quick glance, at some of these black pieces are hard to discern from the dark blue pieces. just from the way the light's hitting them on my my desk here. And put the brown pieces down over here. I think that's a good spot for them. Oh, that piece is shiny. Let's do that. Okay. Brown pieces over here. That leaves me, I think, a building room. You can still see the pieces around the elements I have on the screen. Flowers for Cosmic. That's right. For cluckers. Totally. Brown. Oh, we've even got like a... That's an interesting color. It's not really... I guess it is kind of a brown, but it feels like it's got like this... I guess on screen it looks like a light brown, but it almost has like a taupey feel to it. Okay, blue blocks are going up there. Put the taupey pieces down by the brown pieces. And then the gray pieces, 2 gray pieces. No, 3 gray pieces. Come down here as well. Get some color brown. You can go here. And green, you're on your own. All right, let's get to it. Not a cult. All right, have a good night. McScrewgun, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And yeah, next stream that I have a camera on, this beautiful little scooter beast is going to be on the shelf. Right back there. Thank you very much for being here. Enjoy the D&D. And yeah, catch you on someone's stream sometime soon. Thanks again for popping by. Alright, losing track of what I'm doing. Let's get in here. I guess we have a bunch of wee bits in here. We have this cosmic coined black cap of satisfaction, because it's got basically this nice little smooth cap. It just hides the stud detail, which is awesome. We just need one of those for now. And then we need one 1x1 black round plate. And then we need, oh, they're probably all in this container right here. And I need, nope, not lollipops. 1 lightsaber. 1 little car wash gun thing. I don't know what that would be. A little hose nozzle. I was gonna say faucet, but it's definitely not a faucet. And then it'd be great if I had a couple of extra pieces like this, because they would actually do a really good job of holding the front of the scooter wheel together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I need 4 of those pieces. Okay. Okay. Where are you? There's one. And there we go. Oh, dropped it. What are your thoughts on Moon Knight? Still need to watch episode 2. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's fairly well done. It's, oh no, the instructions. Okay. So it's I've read a couple of things that said that the pace is slower than people would like. They feel like it's slow moving, but I actually think the pace is really good for the way they're unraveling the story. I don't actually think the pace is slow. I just think that the action they're choosing to show at the beginning is just like strategic. Like, for those who haven't seen it, slight spoiler alert, but there is like, if you've seen the trailer at all, you know that the main character, Stephen Grant, says he can't tell the difference between when he's sleeping and he's awake. And there are points when there's like, he shifts from one to the other, and the way it's like the reality just kind of starts to black out and his eyes start to close, and it goes, just kind of makes this cool noise like, and then it flips. And it switches from scene to scene quickly, and I think they do a really good job of it. And I think Isaac Oscar's No, Oscar Isaac is killing it. So you said that too, yeah. Oscar Isaac is amazing. Agreed. How young is your daughter? Because there's been first 2 episodes so far. There've been nothing gruesome, nothing inappropriate. I don't even remember there being any swearing. It's been pretty great. People in today. Oops. That's what I was thinking about the first episode. Yeah. People in today's age don't have the patience, so if something develops slower than they desire, they throw a fit. True, but I think when they actually go, when the first little transitions start to happen, even though they're more subtle, they start to kind of show up pretty soon into it. So it's I think it's pretty interesting for me anyway. Oh, so we're making the gas pedal. Look at that. Love it. So that's okay. Now I understand why that piece over there is asymmetrical, because you gotta have the gas pedal in it. All right. It's going like this, and then like that. And the cap of satisfaction. Boop. And then oh, interesting. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of room here. Squeak. Ms. Marvel is the next show. After this one, it'll be a TV PG instead of, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to that one. I need to reread the graphic novels or the comics before I watch it again, because if I remember correctly from the trailer, they show her have some powers I don't recall her having in the comic. Or if she got them, she didn't have them as early as I think they're showing her have them. Ah! This piece is a little bit, we can show it going in there on camera. There we go. Ms. Marvel is the next show after this. Yeah. She's 12 and a half and has watched a lot of Marvel things so far. She'd probably be fine with it. It's worth, as a parent, it's always worth checking it out to be sure, because you're going to know your daughter's comfort level better than anyone else will. But I mean, just from if I'm thinking about it perspective, I guess just me thinking about it, and if she's seen other Marvel stuff, I don't think there's anything that's going to be surprising. So these pieces that are going in here, they must be just for looks. Don't understand what they would do. I'm gonna have to lay this down. This feels a little bit precarious holding it above the table here. So sorry if this shakes the camera, I just can't think of a better way to do it without feeling like I'm going to drop the scooter. Yeah, I think she'll handle Moon Knight just fine as well. Look forward to hearing what you think about Foundation. I actually, I think Joel may have, well, regardless of whether he forgot or not. We spoke about Foundation a little while ago when I had watched it. Or I may have only seen a couple of episodes of it so far, but it's good. There's parts of it that are dark. Like, for those of you who are thinking of watching Foundation, there's one part in it where one of the main characters basically gets revenge on someone trying to overthrow the government. I'll just leave it at that. And it is basically the worst possible punishment you can think of. It's not gory or anything like that. It just, if you think about it and the way that it's described, it is like the worst possible punishment you could give a person. So now I need 14. Ooh, look at that. 14 sparklies. I like how it's shiny. course I've got these all buried now at the bottom of this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Foundation is on Apple TV Plus. And if you've not checked out Apple TV Plus, I think you can get a free. You used to be able to get a free week or something. I don't know if that's still available. But Apple TV Plus also has Ted Lasso, which might be one of the most feel-good TV shows I've ever watched in my life. There's a lot of swearing in it, so if your 12-year-old daughter's not all about swearing, then you may want to watch that one to find out whether it's appropriate or not, because it's basically an England football team / soccer team, and so they curse and swear like England footballers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the swearing is excessive, but it seems appropriate for the the players. There's another one. Alright, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Beautiful. Okay, we got this 14 shiny bits. It's the... Your daughter swears like a sailor. Then she may love it, actually. So it's... I watched it. Or one of my sons was doing a theater class. Oops, sorry, instructions. Was doing a theater class one night, and I was looking for another show to watch. So basically, I was looking for a show for the other three of us to watch, because he's like, "Oh, watch whatever you want." And we watched the first 2 episodes of that, and it was so good that we had to say, "Okay, it can't be a show that we only watch for ourselves. We've got to wait till Frostburn comes back down and we watch it with him." But it is like, yeah, positivity, affectionate, and all the cussing, and it's like, yeah, it's so good. Women building each other up, men kind of taking a little while to get there, but tackling toxic masculinity. It's good. So good. And the parts that are funny in it, holy smokes, do I ever laugh out loud. And then Apple TV currently, I think it's like $5.99 Canadian a month, so it'd be even less than that American a month. Or US. We'll just go with US. All right, so 1. So we cap on 4 of them. It's interesting that the gray ones are gray and these silver ones are silver. Like, why not have them all silver? Or all gray? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cap that on top again. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I don't understand it, but I'll keep doing it. And 1, 2, 3. Now I understand why they're showing the front of the wheel, because we're doing some detailed stuff on the front. All right. Yeah, you may want to watch the first episode again. And there might be some... There's also... I'm not sure if you ever check the parental guide on IMDb, but you may want to check it out for a couple of episodes, because there's not anything appropriate, but there's some relationship stuff that you may want to just read up on anyway before you watch Ted Lasso. But it's nothing terrible. But my guys are old enough now, so... Alright, cool. So we need to, again, bring this lovely beast over here. It's the shocks, yeah. Turn it this way. Probably the most secure way to do it. Sorry, my arm's in the way, but I have to lay it down to do this. Okay, there's that. That's pretty fun looking. Pretty fun looking. Cool. Right on. Okay, and then what do we have down here? I'm going to have to keep basically putting the scooter off to the side and bringing it back. So I apologize for that, but it is, I don't have an elegant way to do it with the space that I have. So now we are going to do... Ooh, the kickstart. Oh, love it. So the kickstart part, we need these pieces. We got that one in hand. We need that gray piece that I've never seen before. That's interesting. We need one of the little snail pieces. And then we need a black cap of satisfaction with a flat side on it. 4 pieces, and we've got 4 pieces. So this goes together like... This looks like an elephant tusk or something. Or a tail. Probably both. There are some conversations that will likely be required that you need to decide if you're able to have yet. So in terms of the show that are hilarious and meaningful, yeah. Okay, no worries, J Price. Really appreciate you being here, as always. And put that on the end, like so. This goes on like that. Post some finished photos in Discord, please. Yes, of course. That was way harder to say than I thought it should be. Yeah, once this is done, all the photos posted on all the places. Speaking of which, the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once looks super entertaining, and I really want to go see it. Where does that go? And that's... Really? Faces forward like that? Oh. Not what I expected. I thought that would be on the other side. I guess that makes sense. Like, if you need to kind of just reach back and kickstart it. That's interesting. I guess on my Honda Jazz, it's on the other side. Oops, that muffler is definitely not pointing the way you would want your exhaust to go. Yeah, there's definitely a couple of weak points. So I'm going to take them apart at one point and see if there's anything I can do to sturdy it up a bit. Alright, J Price, have yourself a wonderful night. Enjoy the parenting. And we'll be seeing you around sometime soon. Now we are doing the spare tire. Woohoo! I'm not sure how I feel about the piece that the spare tire hangs onto. I'm gonna have to have a look at that again. So for this, we need to have 2x1 or 1x2, like so. And then we need to have a 2x2 L bracket, 2x2 upward L bracket, which is this one. So these two are going to go together like so. And then we need 2 of the little lantern pieces. 1, 2. And for that, we are then going to... Oh, they're going to go sideways. Interesting. This is how we get pieces to stick going around corners. Then we need 2 more 1x2s. Is that all we need? Yes, 2 more 1x2s that snap on top. 1 1x2, 2 1x2s. Did I do that correctly? Yes. Sometimes I miss the steps, so I've got to go back and check. Okay, that's good. 2 more lanterns. Oh my gosh. All the lanterns. We need all the lanterns, folks. Alright, there we go. There we go. And then we need another 1x2. Another one of the 2x2 L brackets, which is this piece. Hooray. And we're going to do the same thing again. That piece goes on there. And this goes on here. And then we just keep stacking. 2 more lanterns, folks. 2 more lanterns. And I call them lanterns because it looks like you're supposed to have like a little handle on this thing that you like a character would carry it around, and then the light would shine out of the front. I just always thought they looked like little handheld lanterns when I was a kid. And from what I recall, I think this is how you would get little headlights on cars when you're little too, because this would stack on top of your car, and then you would have a little round piece on the front that would be a clear piece that looked like it had a headlight on it. So for me, they were lights or lanterns all the time. Therefore, they shall always be lights or lanterns to me. Okay. We are done with that part. Now we need 1 2x6 plate and 1 2x6 tile. And for that, we are going to snap them right on top of each other, like so. This is interesting, because now it's going to go on like this. It's weird having the space in the middle, but this is what they're showing me to do. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, nice. Last sticker going on right here, folks. Last sticker. We have a lot of little pieces, so this might take us a little bit past 10 o'clock. Atlantic. Nope. Do not commit. Do not commit. Probably crooked. There we go. Good recovery, Steven. Nice. Good. Alright, then we need 2 corner pieces. 2 2x3 lightning bolts. 1 2x2 plate. 2 2x6 plates. And 3 double lanterns. Oh my gosh. These are fancy folk. Double lanterns. Alright. Okay, no, these go together on their own. So we got 2 plates that are going together like so. And then on top of that, we've got corner piece, which we can do. We can do it. Yes, we can. So that looks like it's a lantern piece going on there. Although I'm surprised they don't flip it around so you can be sure that that piece is going on there. But we don't have any 1x2 blocks. It's got to be one of those. And the other 2 go on the sides. Like so. And then the 2x2 plate goes there. And the double lightning bolts go there. And there. Nice. And then that goes on top of the Vespa block. So it's not super sturdy like that, but I have a feeling once the whole thing gets built around, it'll be holding itself together a lot better. So that's what I've got my fingers crossed for. Okay, now we need to grab another 2 double lanterns. 1, 2, and it looks like the last of the double lanterns. Classic 2x4 brick. Nice, nice. 2x2 plate, 2x6 plate, and 2x3 lightning bolts. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. 24. Oh, I missed something. Did I not grab 2 of these plates? Okay. Alright, so now we're going down to this part here. So once again, so we're basically reproducing exactly the same thing for the bottom, so no real surprises here. It's a little bit different in the sense that we don't have the 2 corner pieces and the thing there because we're likely only going to be attaching by that one spot. So this is a lot sturdier, so it makes sense. It goes like this, and like this, and then as suspected, it gets stuck on the bottom. Pretty darn cool, pretty cool way to get the it round on all sides. Pretty impressive. All right, so now we need 2 2x2 plates, which we've got thankfully, 4 2x3 lightning bolts, and this is just everything getting capped off, so these are easy to put together. One of those, and that snaps on the side. So that definitely puts some strength in there, which I love. So good. This actually impresses me. It's not a perfect circle, but that's pretty darn round and smooth on all sides. Slick. Right on. And now we need to put in 2 little robot hands. Which are then going to snap into the back, like so. Cool. And then I think that literally just snaps onto the vehicle here. So this is the only thing that sort of bugs me. I guess it's hidden, so it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I shouldn't say it's the only thing that bugs me. One of the things that bugs me, there aren't very many, but right here, the fact that this has the rough side facing out, and that there's a perfectly smooth side on the other side there. Like, I don't understand why that is. So I'm actually curious to see if it'll fit the other way around, so the smooth side would face out. So it does. No, will it? No. That's why. It doesn't actually... The block goes flush against the wall there, and this is... If this were faced around, like, you look at the side of these pieces, if there's a way to rotate that around so the bulge there was on the other side, then it would work. Oops. Right on, dropping pieces. So as long as they don't roll over the piece and break it, we're good. All right. I see why it is the way that it is now. I still wish the smooth part were on the outside. Rabelais has subscribed. Tier 1 for 9 months. Awesome. Thanks. Twitch, baby. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rabelais. Greatly appreciated. So we need to just find a way to get this in there snugly. There we go. Oops, I think I snapped that on the wrong spot. I did. It's off center. There. That's better now. Cool. That's looking like mucho snazzy now. That's, yeah. It's looking pretty great. Okay, now in the instructions, we are working on the little carriage in the back. So this looks like a whole lot of technical stuff going on, but I think we'll manage. We're getting into the dark brown pieces. Cool. So we take that, flip it over. Done. Grab that, put it in the center. Done. We can do this. We're smart enough. Now we need some hingy pieces. Thanks, Moon Girl. Thanks for the lurk, CJ. Appreciate it. Always, always. So we need 2 of these. Elkhorn is subscribing with Prime. Nice, for 12 months. Thank you, thank you. It is in a subversary or something. Keep up the great streams. Thank you very much, Elkhorn. I honestly really appreciate that. Thank you. So for then 12 months, you probably get a new... You might get the red gem now. Your icon slots are loaded, so you won't see it right the way it is right now. But I believe you get a new one. Oh, black pieces that are too large to be in the small piece bins. All right, so we need to put these on the outer edges, and then these ones actually, okay, they go in the opposite direction of that brown piece. So they go like this. So that is looking like the instructions, which again is all we can ask for. So now we need a 1x4 brown piece, and then we need 2 1x2 holdy plates. Holdy plates! Stupid joke, but I stand by it. And then we need... There we go. And then we need 2 black 1x2 rounded plates. Round and rectangular plates. So 5 pieces total? Yes, 5 pieces total. Just again, thank you so much, Rabelais and Elkhorn, for resubscribing. It honestly does mean a lot. I mean, it's easy to just keep doing this stuff and not acknowledge it, but you folks are awesome. I enjoy doing this. Like, I do, just as a fun thing to do, but the fact that you folks subscribe blows my mind. Alright, pieces come together. Snap into place. Piece looks like the instructions. Right on, right on. And then now we need 2 of the... Oh, I like these pieces. The smooth bottom pieces, those are cool. Again, these feel like finishing pieces. I like how they just make everything look a little bit smoother. Are those right? The round ones? I guess they don't really look like they're convex there. I don't think I have any flat pieces. No, they're definitely convex. I've got 8 of them. Yeah, so they're gonna be convex. Even though they don't look like it there. They kind of look like it right there, so. And now we need 2 the spider legs. 2 of the gray rods. So it looks like it goes like that. Times 2. Boop and boop. And they snap on like so. Onto the gray ones or the black? Oh, they snap onto the black. Okay. Cool, and they're pushed in all the way. Fantastico. Slide, slide. Need two of the, ooh. The horizontal to vertical robot arms. I've never seen those before. There it is. Cool. So those... Oh, we are into extra time, folks. It's okay. But the details are getting done. Nice, nice. And then... Oh, cool. Rotate those over. They snap into place. Wow, that's pretty snazzy. That becomes way sturdier than it was originally. Again, love it when that happens. Look at that. Cool. We need a 1x2 brown piece, which we have right here. Ooh, those are interesting. Never seen those before. And that is just going to go in the very front right there, which makes a lot of sense. And then we need two more robot arms. And they snap onto the gray part of the back. Cool. Next, we need a lightsaber. It's going to go through. This is weird. It goes all the way through. This is just a tiny aesthetic thing for me. It bugs me that there's this little bump on that piece and there's not one on the other side. So they've got these rods, these short rods that don't have any extra bumps. They're just smooth the entire way. So I sort of wish they had it smooth there, but excuse me, just tiny detail. Overall, it's not a deal breaker, just little things. Then we need some robot hands. 2 robot hands, is it? Yes. 2. Count them, 2 robot hands. I think what I'm going to do is what I'll probably do is once this is together, I'm going to take a closer look at the weak spots. And then what I'll do is I'll try to figure out a way to make them stronger, and then I'll post a YouTube video to say, Dear Lego, love the Vespa, semicolon, however, comma, here's some suggestions on how to make these little bits a little bit stronger. And or, for you folks out there who are having trouble finding that your Lego scooter is a little bit weaker than you'd like it to be, here's what I did to make it stronger. And I'll do the entire thing like that, just talking like, so first thing we're gonna do, let's put these pieces together, because they make me happy. Alright there, Lego, you make up for it. You're going in the opposite direction now. So at least you're balancing it out a little bit. Let's slide this time. Pretty neat though. So that's that. And that snaps onto the back. So we'll bring this on out. This snaps onto the back side of the scooter. Like so. Cool. Neat! Eggman Lego, exactly. So again now. Almost can't fit it. Oh, I can't fit it in the screen. It's looking so cool though. Looking so cool. Alright, dear instructions, what have we got on the go next? So now we're doing the flower basket. That's fun. Alright, so we're going for all the pieces. Let's get the taupey brown pieces. Even though that doesn't look entirely taupey brown. And we need the 1x2 holdy bits. 1x2 with the holdy part on the top. Interesting. Those pieces go in there. Mission accomplished. And then we need a 2x2 lightning bolt, which we have, and it goes right there. So I wonder if this means the oh, cool, nice. So that piece at the bottom there of the bouquet means the bouquet is going to be held in there, so it won't actually fall out by accident, which I like. I thought it was going to be a little bit loose in there. So, nope. Lego's got you covered. Alright, so now we need 4 of those. 1, 2, oops. Too excited with the taupey bits. 2, 3, 4. And they all go all the way around. I like these pieces. Kind of nice having that texture on it. I need 2 of the 2 1x2 undulating parts, and then 2 more 1x4 undulating parts. And then I'm not sure what to call that one. Oh, we need 2 of those. Okay. I'm going to stagger this a little bit, Lego. So I like doing it that way, but I'm going to change it up on the other side. They've got it like the same on both sides, so the 2 is here, and the 2 is there, but I like staggering things. So we're going to go 4 and 2 again. Nice. And then we finish off the basket. Very cool. That was a simple but very satisfying little part to build. Sorry, I missed a bit of that, CJ. I know you're not here right now. I'm not back before you're done. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, my pleasure, and thank you. Always a pleasure to have you around, CJ. Always, always. And I apologize that I missed that last little bit. Alright, now we're on to the flowers. And we need 1 cone, and then 1 other part of the cone. That's exactly what this piece is called. We're going to call it the other part of the cone. Or cone extender. Ooh, cone extender. Now we need 1 of the little... We'll call this the shutoff valve. So we need 1 shutoff valve. Go on the bottom of the flowers. Like so. And then, oh, we're getting into the planty bits. Yay! We need to grab the leaf and the stems. So then we're going to put that in. Is that right? Does it matter which way it goes? Probably not. And I'll just do it this way because this is me just being picky, but if I point one of these lower ones at a point, then these other 2 go out in the middle. But if I try to spread it around, oh, actually, if I try to spread it a bit, that's pretty good. That's probably better because then any flowers that come off there will have a less of a chance of banging into the plant. So that's I approve. This goes into the bottom like so. Very nice, very nice. And now we're making the flower. So there are 6 flowers to be made. So I'm going to grab all the flower bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Inner flower parts. I can't think of what they're called right now. 2, 3. Cosmic. These are for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5. 6. Probably an extra one down there just for good measure. Oh, then there's the absolute parts at the bottom where it attaches to the stem. I used to know all the parts of the flower. Sadly, today is not the day for remembering. Did we? Cosmic. Or CJ unlurks with the flower comment. Exactly. So Cosmic, for when you watch this, again, wholeheartedly appreciate this generosity. And this flower, the flowers on this are specifically for you. So this is going to be my Vespa with Cosmic's bouquet in the back. It only seems appropriate. Some green on the bottom. Come on, fingers, you can do it. Flower on top. So that's what each of them look like. It's pretty great. We'll do the same thing 4 more times. Two more times. Alright. I think after this stream I might have to have a snack. I'm feeling hungrier than usual after this point. Alright, so those are all the flowers done, which is awesome. And then we just stick them on all of the places. Actually, yep, little hole. That's good. This is awesome. Cool. And I assume that just snaps into the box or the basket, which it does. Pretty darn cool. Just rests on the side like that. Feels like it should lean over a little bit more, like a teeny tiny bit. I thought that would actually touch there, but it is pretty snug in there, so no complaints on that front. I'll let it go this time, Lego. This time. There's a few things I'm just really generously cutting Lego some slack on. Alright. Then once we're done this, I believe it is just the helmet. So this basket snaps on at the very back here. It just goes on to 2 pieces as well. So these 2 pieces, these 2 studs here, they just go in the bottom. So this lifts off easily, which is pretty nice. Still, as a showpiece, that part's pretty sturdy. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Moon Girl. Looks looking pretty sharp. All right. And now we are on to the helmet. Nice. So for this we need a 1x2 blue piece. And then we need a 2x2 lightning piece. It shows that the blue piece goes right on there. The flowers do actually snap in. It was a little bit hard to see maybe when I was putting it in. But it had a little like a T-shaped part that stuck out of the bottom. And there's 2 little brown pinchers that come up from the bottom that actually snap around the rod in it. Is that in all the way? Need to take a closer look. Yeah, it looks like it snapped in all the way. Feels pretty snug, so I'm going to say it snapped in all the way. It doesn't want to pull out easily, so rather than get too Chevy on it, I'll just leave it as is. Okay. Wasn't sure about the kickstand for a second. Sweet and handy, exactly. Looking pretty sharp, looking pretty sharp. And now we are on to 6x6 round. Flip it over. And we want to go just part way into the middle there. That's what it looks like it's saying to do. So that's what we're going to do. Yep. Daffodils, that's right. I smell daffodils. A little lost TV show throwback for those of you who know the show. No, that was on Chuck. That's still funny. I miss Chuck, actually. I wish Chuck was available on streaming services. I want to watch it again. Okay, these are interesting. These snap in, but they actually also rotate in there. There's a bit of give to them, which is interesting. Interesting, I say. But that wiggle gets resolved by these 2x2 lightning bolts. No more wiggle. So that's good. Now we come over here. So this step is not a one-piece step. This is a grab everything you got. 1, 2, 3. Quarter round. 1x1 brown. 1x1 brown with a holdy part on it. Or is that over in this one? It is. 1x1 of you. And then we need a robot arm. Or spider leg is what I was calling those ones, I forgot. And then a corner. And then we need this. Oh yeah, and Moon Girl, just because you weren't there for the flower parts. In the bottom of the bouquet, there's actually a hole that this part slides up into, which leaves like little handlebars on each side of it. So that's what's basically sticking out, and they snapped into something like that underneath. That's pretty, I'd never seen one of these pieces before, but it was pretty, works fairly well. That's what it's supposed to do. I think 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we got the goods. So now we take this on an angle like so and snap this down on it. Like so. And then another one goes next to it, which is always good. Chuck was another one of those shows that was pretty darn wholesome all things considered. I don't know if it was it wasn't Ted Lasso level of like countering toxicity and stuff like that, but it was and Zach Levy was funny and just played a good-hearted character, which is fantastic to see. Okay, so that's that. Looking like the instructions again. All I can ask for. Then we flip that over. Third one goes into place. And a 1x1. Oh, these 1x1s, I tell you, don't care for them a whole lot, but they work. Then we flip it back over. And the spider leg goes on here. This piece goes in the bottom. All right. All right, cool. That's good. I'm going to take this one piece and stick it on top so that it's leaves the other two, or the four of them all around it, still available. So that, even though it's hard to see under the light, I'm going to block the light a little bit. There you go. That piece looks like the instructions. Hooray! And so this now is going to require me to take this piece and go like that. And then snap it in. Oh, I guess inside of that black piece, I see. That's what L brackets are for. There we go. Although this feels odd. It looks right, according to the instructions, this part going in. It feels odd. Almost feels like it needs to go out like that or something. Strange. Alright. Now we do the other side. We need all of those pieces again. So 1, 2, 3. 1. 1. one by one brown plates. Nope, they're over in this one. Nope, we need a corner piece. Then we need the little holder piece there too. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We forgot something. What did we forget? Brown piece. We forgot the spider leg, right? And I don't know why it's called a spider leg. That's just what I call it. And this time we're doing it in the other direction. So we need this to go here. Cool. And by cool, I don't mean me. I'm just, this is coming together nicely. That's that piece, or that's that part down to step 2. Step 3. This comes back into play there. Again, then we flip it over, and the 1 by 1 brown piece goes here. Oh no, this piece goes on first. There we go. Then that goes on there. There we go. I was wondering why that was not looking completely smooth. Wait, did this have... There wasn't one of those on the other side, was there? No. There was not. Okay. So this piece goes in here. Now this... Oh, I see. Okay. And the spider leg goes on here, but there's no black rod in the bottom of this one because it goes into that side. Yes. Oh, I forgot the round piece there. There we go. So, I sort of wish that these were stuck together better, but they seem pretty sturdy actually. This one piece going across the front's actually doing a good job of keeping that together. So, it doesn't feel super weak, which is nice. Taking this extra time version of your stream. Cool, thank you. It's I do find doing 3 hours with no break a little bit tiring, but I do also like just completing something to make sure that it's done. Alright, so this next section, we just need the 4 quarters, I guess 4 eighth spheres. And they go on top, as one would expect, to make it look round. But I appreciate that, Rebele, very much. Cool. I like that. That's actually pretty great. That's a pretty great looking helmet. Now it feels super sturdy now that the pieces are on it. Alright, so now we need to get here and get these last few bits. Like these are all the pieces we have left, so we are definitely in the home stretch. The white helmet, it is too. Yeah, I would love to have a white helmet. Alright. And 2 of those. Need 2 of these. Basically, I might as well grab everything else that's left because it's all gotta come together now. 2 of those. 2 of these. Then we go over to this container. 2 of those. Just sort of placing it in the order that they're saying I need it, just so that I can make sure I've got them all. And then, okay, good, only 1 of those. I was like, 2 of everything, but then I've only got 1 of those. That would have been a sad maker right there, for sure. Alright, first thing we do is make your sunglasses look snazzy, or your goggles look snazzy. Those are going to be the lenses. Love it! These go together. Like so. And step 4. 2 large caps of satisfaction. And then these pieces go in like so. Snap together, snap it together, snap together, snap together. And they go on either side of the helmet. Like so. So not a super sturdy part to it. But still, that's pretty fun. And that, holy smokes, folks, that is it. For the helmet. Just hangs on the side, like so. So this turns more than I thought it would. So I feel like this should be a bit tighter. I don't know if I can make it snugger. It's a bit tighter. But that's it. Not sure if I can do this gracefully. Let's see if I can take this camera out. So this is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride here, folks, but I'm just going to undo this so we can get more of a better view of it. That's the entire thing right there. Now let's just change. I'm changing the light direction here for a second, which will take a moment. There we go. That's better. That is pretty darn cool. The entire thing built. So this little part's not super graceful because I wasn't planning on doing it. Kind of a fun way to finish off the build. And the helmet's a little hard to see on that side, so I'm just going to bring it over to the other handlebar so we can get a look of it here. That's pretty great. And seats, then we've got the spare wheel in there. And then also, see if I can get the camera over there. Just a friendly reminder, we've got the little gas pedal over there, or the brake over there. We've got the kickstart right there, and the kickstand underneath it. Pretty fun. Oh. Need some Face ID action, do you? There we go. That's that. So, folks, that is the Lego scooter for you. I'm just gonna move that light back to where it was. Out of the way. Cool. Look at that. Too big to fit in the view. That's crazy. Looks so good though. I'll take the helmet off just for a second so I can lay it down, see if I can get it. Actually, let's now that I'm doing this, I'm going to see if I can actually turn off the turn that off. Don't need the instructions visible anymore. So there we go. And that's pretty much there. I got the entire thing in the shot. There we go. Cool. Well, that, everyone, is that. And only a couple minutes past 10. Not too shabby. So honestly, thank you so much, everyone, for being here along for the ride, for doing this. This was, as I said the other day, probably the first Lego set I've bought myself in over 30 years, which seems surreal to me. For myself anyway, and it's just, if I were to buy any Lego set, this is like the most me Lego set there could possibly be. And I love it. This is fantastic. So again, Cosmic, thank you so much for the generosity. This flower bouquet is for you. I'm kind of speechless. This has come together. There's a couple of parts, like I said though, build wise, I can see where people were saying that it's not as sturdy as they'd like it, like this part here. I'm going to try to find a better way to strengthen that. And just the other side of this wheel well here, it's only held at the top by 3 pieces. But I know now I can actually go into the front, in between, and actually find pieces to hold that together. And as soon as those are held together there in the front and the back, it's going to be a lot sturdier. Oh, kickstand. Forget the kickstand. So, that is it, folks. That is the Vespa build. How many pieces was it? I may do the Craggle there, Rabelais. I may do it, but I'm going to see if I can strengthen it Lego-wise, the Lego way first. So this is 1,106 pieces together. It's awesome. Oh yes, of course, with the helmet. Awesome sauce. So, all right, everyone, thank you again so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. Now I need to go find the next Lego set that I want to build, because this was I enjoyed this. The same thing I said about streaming is like I enjoyed this more than I thought it would, and as much as I hoped it would. So this has been a treat. Y'all are awesome for being here. Thank you so much again, Cosmic. Thank you, and special thanks to Rabelais and Elkhorn, who both resubscribed tonight. Much appreciated. Everyone, have yourselves a wonderful night, and we'll be seeing you Sunday morning for some more Minecraft. So we've got stair venturing to do, so whoop whoop. Everybody, thanks again. Have yourself a wonderful night, and we will catch you later. Take care.